Well,
What the hell's with those pancakes, dude?
It was a good analogy.
I don't think it was. I think
it was, okay. We were talking about it, and we were saying, hey, we gotta sell them while it's hot. Don't want to sell old pancakes. That's all I said.
But, you know,
It's
like
true.
we have microwaves.
Can't be selling old pancakes here.
You can sell old pancakes.
You can, but who wants to buy like an old pancake? No one. They want a fresh buttermilk pancake slapped in front of them. Four of them.
Okay, you know what? You have a point. I thought it was a very weird analogy to be using in that instant. Because we're not even earning it. How are we selling stuff? We talk.
Be that as it may, it was.
What are we talking about?
Of the moment.
Sorry.
It was in the moment wordplay. What do you want from me?
I don't want anything other than you, Mitch, and you're doing all right.
Good to hear.
Yeah. All right. Holy crap, Senior, do you want to do your spiel now?
What was that?
You want to do your spiel now?
Oh yeah. I guess. Is it my turn? Welcome to a new episode of Working Title, everybody. Oh my God, that's amazing. That's really that's too much. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
I won't do it again. I did want to show off our cool new bit of technology.
Oh no.
Yeah, alright, I'm supposed to do a spiel. This is Working Title Podcast. We're on iTunes, Zune. You can hear us on Stitcher Radio, which is a cool mobile app that's news, radio, podcasts, whatever you want. It's free. You download it for your phone. And if when you're signing up, right above the sign in with Facebook button, you if you'd like, click on How Did You Hear About Us, the orange banner, and enter the one-word promo code Working Title. You get a chance to win $100. We get $1. It's a great way to help out the show. That's it. Jake?
Oh yeah. Well, you got to follow us on Twitter too. Working Title Pod. That was the worst setup I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, it was bad because I was getting a series of fucking texts that interrupted me, distracted me, and threw me off my game.
Well, that say back off the mic.
That's okay. It happens.
Well,
yeah, you know, it's okay, Senior. Hey, we're in this
why do we
together.
have to be so cloak and dagger about this? You know, we should be able to be like, hey, you're too close to the mic. Let's correct it on air.
Well, for everybody who isn't in tune with us, I did just send Adam Senior a text message that said, "Please back off the mic."
Several.
And he was very no. I said back off the mile. Okay.
Okay.
And it was supposed to be the mic. But I put dumb.
I'm not very smart. I would have never figured that out.
You know what? Exactly. So I was trying to. I was doing it for you, and for you, audience.
Thank you. It's like when they let me cut to the front of the line in Disneyland. Same deal.
What?
Same type of niceness.
Yeah.
What?
When they let me cut in Disneyland.
Oh yeah.
They don't let you guys cut, or that's
it.
No, not like when I'm with my stepdad. I get to go to the front of the line.
I'm not as cool as you guys. I have to wait with all the loser people.
Well,
yeah.
Most of the time I go to Disneyland, I'm just waiting in the lines. You just gotta learn the system.
Yeah.
It's all about fast passes. You just gotta go early in the day and start utilizing them and collecting them.
Huh.
Because you can use a fast pass after the expiration date on it.
Oh, you
like
can?
After the time. The same day, you can go and use it again. But it's like it has a period when you start time. You just have to go after the start time. That's the only thing they have.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Fascinating. Am I the only one that feels like Disneyland is cool for 3 hours and then it kind of fucking sucks? Or is that... No?
Yeah, that's you.
You really
I feel like it's a pretty...
I mean... It gets redundant.
Okay, I'm the kind of guy who likes to walk around Disneyland because I'll be completely honest here. I'm
so like a pedophile. Or?
No.
Well,
Don't try to put yourself onto me. Okay. I'm not a mirror image of yourself, Adam Senior.
That reverse psychology is not going to work, Jake.
That reverse psychology would be don't be a pedophile, which would make you want to be it. Never mind.
Well, no, you're saying. All right, let's move on.
So, anyways, as I was saying, yeah, but that's.
I know this has been a weird. This has been a weird start. This has been a weird start. spooky. You know what I mean?
You screwed up the intro. You screwed up my part with the. All I wanted to say was follow us on Twitter, Working Title Pod.
Well, why didn't you say it? Did you say? Well, there you go. You just said it.
Senior, you there?
Quack.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard a quack.
You heard a quack?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, you were kind of ducking out. I don't know. Weird shit.
All right.
Now Skype's freaking out on us. I mean, damn.
I'm wondering if it's because of this soundboard.
Anyway, Senior, you were really excited to start this podcast. I want to know why. Like, what is this big thing that you're holding back?
You mean, that?
Oh no.
Yeah, it's a totally customizable soundboard with all the sounds you could ever need. So,
shit.
Yeah.
I completely forgot that. Senior, you know what? Actually, I'm a fan of this soundboard.
Are you?
Yeah, so far so good.
Yeah, the audience was good. I appreciated them.
I mean, I think it's a bullseye. You know what I mean?
What? I don't even know what sounds are coming out right now.
Oh, really? You couldn't identify that?
No. Yeah. Is that like a whip?
Oh, there you go. It's a sword twirling through. Anyway.
Doesn't make any sense.
It's a sword twirling through the air. I really hope you can hear it.
It's weird, but it is. It makes sense afterwards if you describe it, but it is kind of weird.
Yeah. I was just wondering where it fit in with our podcast.
Like that would be better, or
that just has no place.
We'll see.
I mean,
we'll see about that, Jake. We'll see about that.
We had a concept that was good, like talk radio kind of thing, and now we're just turning into Dingo and the Baby.
Yeah. We should probably.
Okay. All right.
Working Title Podcast. Dude, man, that's crazy. Working Title Podcast. Oh my Lord. Working Title Podcast.
Can that just be our intro? Mitch just going on a 30-second tirade about Working Title Podcast, the radio show.
What if he was just really angry the whole time? He was just shouting about it. He was just mad for 20 seconds.
Mitch does that. Mitch,
yeah.
You just get mad and rant at us for 20 minutes, and then you're silent.
Hey, that wasn't even 20 minutes, though.
20 seconds, sorry.
Still. That's a solid contribution.
It was. Yeah, you really had us going there.
Right?
For quite some time.
We could have continued talking about it, but we chose instead to talk about how I was doing something to enhance conversation.
Yeah.
Right?
But meanwhile, me and Senior are just bickering back and forth.
Exactly.
Which is nice. I'm right, Senior, by the way.
So, the holiday has commenced. How was it for y'all?
I had a great July 4th. I didn't have a Memorial Day. Actually,
did you not feel like you were memorializing July 4th?
But it's Independence Day. For those of you who actually download the podcast off of our site, Senior decided to list it as Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day, instead of July 4th.
I think it's
Independence Day.
It's funny.
It is. No, it is. It's very funny.
I don't think
who knows?
Trying
maybe it offended people.
I don't think it offended people. I think they were just kind of dumbfounded.
Well, it's really late when I put these things up. So. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I'm just embarrassed that I didn't catch it. That's what I'm embarrassed about.
Oh wow! So you fully admit to listing it as Memorial Day on an accident?
Yes, I do. But I think when you're tired enough, you don't
it's possible. Up a holiday.
It's like
okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's close.
Though to be fair. I'll say that I was a little confused when I was 10, maybe 9.
Yeah.
I was always confused because like we went back into school and then out of nowhere we'd have like a 3-day or 4-day weekend, and we had been back in school for like a week for Memorial Day.
I remember all my teachers calling the 4th of July Memorial Day.
Senior, where did you go to school?
Private school.
So like private as in private property, yeah. As in like your house.
Private is in special.
Oh.
Yeah. Like 2-hour days, 4 nap times, lunch.
I want to go there.
Very, very little learning. I always really wanted the nap times during high school. I felt like I maybe needed it more than ever. Would have just chilled everybody the fuck out.
I don't really know, like, though, having a bunch of high school kids sleep together in the same classroom on a bunch of mats would probably be like a
that's an inviting disaster.
Yeah, that's just that's waiting for mono to spread along with other
Jose Reyes.
Yeah.
Shout out to anyone that gets that reference. Maybe does a counter tweet on Twitter at the show.
Yeah.
To Seattle audience say you guys wouldn't get the joke. Don't want to talk about it really.
Follow us at Working Title Pod.
Yes.
Yeah. So wait, Mitch, how has your week been? I'm always interested to hear about your weeks.
Well, how was 4th of July? Wow, it's been a while. Well, 4th of July was good. I spent some time with my friends. Hadn't seen them in a while. Good time there. And I've been working out in Shelton a bunch more now.
Oh, yeah?
Here all week, yeah. Turns out I have like thousands and thousands of policies that I can go through if I want to. Basically, I can stop whenever I want, and it's like I give as many hours as I want per day, but it stops like basically when I say I can't do it anymore.
Huh.
And they're like, they understand. They don't want to do the work themselves because it's so like mind numbing. So that's why they kind of gave it out to others.
Yeah.
So that way they didn't have to have their minds as numbed.
So remind me again what you're doing.
We are going through old title insurance policies, and we're organizing them digitally into basically an Excel specific to the company. Okay. And it's just all the policies and the amounts, dates, names, basic information like that. And just organizing it and just going through. Hell, so many. There's something like 85,000 policies on the system we're going through right now.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. Senior, how's your week been?
It was phenomenal and totally bustling with activity and excitement.
You went on a road trip.
Yeah, a road trip up to San Francisco. Had a great time up there for a couple days. Then I went over to Sacramento, and San Francisco to me is it's awesome because you walk on the street and you'll see a guy smoking weed next to like small children on the curb. You'll see this. That's not an exaggeration.
Weed and kids.
But you'll also like
those
step
are your
over
things, right, Senior?
No, I was actually like, wow, I can't believe that guy's smoking next to those children.
Weed and kids.
And then you're like stepping over crackheads, and it's just like selling crack, just right there. So it's an interesting place. The food is amazing. All in all, I think crackheads are a small price to pay for everything.
Well put.
Well put, indeed.
But it's a crazy city, though. I just think it's a unique insight to I think it's fair to say liberal policy, right? Like,
yes,
lot of women that aren't women.
A lot of free.
Yeah.
Free living.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
So you have like the pros and cons that go with it.
Yeah, of course.
Best pot I've ever puffed on. I can just put it that way.
Oh, yeah.
I'm firmly planted in. I think San Francisco might have some of the best. Like I've never been to like Canada or anything like that. Some people say that's really.
You just
great,
say you're firmly planted.
I'm planted in my belief behind San Francisco's
that was brilliant, Senior. I thought that was hilarious.
See, you don't give him as much credit as he deserves, man.
I don't think that he did it on purpose, Mitch.
Oh, I don't care. Obviously, he did it then.
I don't think I'm going to talk anymore.
What? I'm complimenting you. He's the one that's always dissing on your ass.
No, I meant in general. I just meant in general. I'm getting rated like it's fucking World War II over here.
I'm just saying. I don't judge you.
It's all right. Hey, you know what? Senior.
They will hate.
Haters gonna hate. It's okay.
What was that movie with like James Franco flying over, dropping the bombs in World War II?
I don't.
What?
Great Raid? Was it Great Raid?
Was it Flyboys?
Maybe.
I don't know this one.
Either or. Anyway, that's what I was. That was Jake. Horrible metaphor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it happens.
It's all good.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
So that was that. It was a good trip. It was it was just really busy. It was only 7 hours up there, I think, but coming back was just such a bitch. but going up was really fun.
For driving, personally, I don't really see it as only 7 hours. That's a really long drive.
Yeah, it's long, but we enjoyed ourselves. Even though the I-5 is completely desolate. I don't know if either of you has heard of that drive, but that's
Go ahead, Senior.
Yeah, Jake. No, I was just gonna say that's like our total agricultural center for the entire U.S. is there. So.
Oh wow.
That basically means there's nothing to look at for 5.5 of those 7 hours. But there's also like no police and no place to stop if you break down. Wow. So yeah, we just hotboxed the car the whole way.
Wow. With me and driving, because when you grow up in Phoenix, you drive a lot.
Yeah, I would imagine.
And like it's all about car culture. You have some of your deepest conversations in the car. You do a lot of your bonding in the car. You only listen to music in the car. You make your friends in the car.
It's how you get to your friends too.
But the thing with me that I realize is there's like a certain like an hour mark. Well, one, because people in Phoenix will never ever measure something by miles. It's only in terms of time. It takes 20 minutes to get there, 15 minutes to get there. Right. Nothing ever actually takes 5 minutes. So I realize, if it takes more than like an hour and 30 minutes to get there, I want to be staying out there. Like that's trip level. So like it's like a 2-hour drive that's like up to Flagstaff from where I live, and I want to be staying up in Flagstaff. I don't want to have to drive another 2 hours back here. But at the same point, like if it takes an hour and 15 to get out to my friend who's up in I don't know where, I'll do that in a day, and it won't be that big of a deal.
God, that is too much for any friend.
Yeah, well, when they live in Anthem, you have to give them some sort of comfort occasionally. Yeah.
It's like, come out, I'll feed you, I'll give you room and board, I'll pay for gas.
Yeah, but you're not going to stay out in Anthem.
Yeah. I've never been, but it's
the end of the earth.
Notoriously desolate, right? Okay,
It is the end of the earth. That's honestly where it is. Anthem, Arizona. Yeah. Now that I've gone on my little tirade,
I like driving.
Yeah?
I don't have a car. I used to. It's a great little car. It used to be.
You're not gonna say what the car was.
What?
You're not gonna say what the car was.
He's about to go.
Lexus ES 300.
Nice.
Burgundy.
Ooh.
Leather interior. The sunroof was cracked, but it's still opened. The lining on the driver's side window on the outside broke, and so every time you roll down the window, you would have to be careful when you roll the window back up, so that way it didn't go back up. It's very hard to explain.
It's okay.
Basically, the window's fucked up. It was kind of like a shitty car. It was a automatic that you had to manually shift. Well,
you're welcome.
No, never once. I have a perfect driving record.
Wow. Go Mitch.
Yeah. No tickets, no nothing.
Oh, that's phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's just how I do.
I'm impressed.
I mean, I consider myself actually an extremely good driver, but I've no, really, like, I will keep you alive, but I've been in several little tiny dings in parking lots, usually not caused by me.
Oh, it's never your fault, man.
Oh, no, I mean, no. High school, I really did get backed into by a girl, so. And she really did deny that it was her, so.
Really?
That's some kind of retarded. Well, she said we were both doing it. It's like we were both moving, so that kind of nullifies the. But I was like out of my space, and she just clearly did not look, because she's probably stupid. Let's face it. And she just totally. She pulled out at like 15 miles an hour out of a space, so that's what you get.
Why do you do that?
I don't know.
Because you're in a hurry. All of a sudden, you just send a text saying, "I'll be home in 5." And then, oh shit.
Yeah, but it never takes 5.
15 minutes from here.
But it was really, that was really it. And then, like, one time I was speeding in this, school zone. Like, that's it. But, very safe, though.
Drop that in.
No risky shit.
Casually.
That's not that bad.
No.
So,
I mean, I was never endangering
people. The kids are into it. The kids are into it.
It is.
Yeah.
It's like NASCAR right outside.
You always do it for the kids, right, Senior?
Yes.
Adam C's for the kids.
Oh, boy.
Almost better than Wu-Tang.
Nice.
Well, Wu-Tang's for the kids also. That's all I'm saying.
But, good holidays all around?
Yeah. Actually, well, my sister came back into town, so that was nice. I hadn't seen her in like 7 months.
Wow.
Yeah, got to give a shout out to Jamie Villadolid. So like got to catch up with the grandparents and saw my sister, all that fun stuff. But like, it was good. Yeah, no complaints. It was July 4th. Nothing really exciting.
Yeah. As I was standing on top of the San Francisco Art Institute watching the fireworks, which were pretty awesome, me and my buddy and my uncle was there and his friends. We had this realization that it's the equivalent of like when you shine, like light and fish are attracted to it. Like that's what fireworks are for us, but it's on that scale. Yeah. Like you make it that much more amazing, but it's just still tapping into that primal instinct. Like
it's just,
you wave a string in front of a cat, or
pretty lights,
the shiny light, the laser pen with the dogs. It's just the same thing.
I
felt really stupid, but then at the same time, I was like, ooh, I was totally into it. So
that is very wow. Well done, Senior. But
you guys have never felt like that?
I mean, I never made that realization, but that's definitely, now that I think about it, yeah. I'm a very stupid dog.
Well,
I mean, just like everyone's standing around and staring at the same thing.
Yeah.
But it is nice, nice unifying. You can't deny that it taps into that little
Yeah.
Giddiness.
Yeah. I can see where you're going with that.
Well, I mean, the concept of fireworks at all, I think, not just the holiday.
Pretty lights in the sky.
Yeah, pretty lights in the sky. They are very pretty lights.
Do you know they have those like patterns that you usually see, like the colored patterns? Yeah. I was really wishing that. I told my friend I was really wishing that like they would kind of portray actions like stick figures moving. You know, like people doing the robot. Like they just form into shapes. That would be the best. Like they told a little story. You know what I mean?
That would be pretty awesome.
Those would be the greatest fireworks ever.
Kind of like the Gandalf blowing the rings. You know? What I mean?
Yeah, with the dragon.
Yeah, like it turned into different things.
Yeah.
They must have done that. Wait, they must have done that in the Lord of the Rings. Fireworks that turn into things.
Well, I mean,
are you sure?
Sort of. The firework turning into a dragon.
They had the fireworks. Well,
then that's where I totally got it from. That must be where it came from.
Yeah.
So
well, like telling a story with fireworks. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when you flip the kind of what's it called, like the book of different pictures, like the still images, and you flip it, and it kind of
flip book
plays the action. Yeah. Oh, flip book. There you go. So.
Yeah.
Firework flip books.
That'd be cool. Those would be a lot of fireworks, though. It'd be like a finale.
Mm.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet, though.
They should just blow them all at once. Let's be honest.
That's
what we all want to see. We don't want to
climax.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I mean, that's a fair place to want to be, but I don't know. I like the entire show.
Me too.
Presentation.
Yeah.
Because you get that satisfaction you want, but you also get a show beforehand. Just takes longer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I've definitely been on the same page with you there, Senior, because that would be like 30 seconds of awesome.
Yeah, but I wonder like if it would just be chaos and like people screaming and like getting burned, or if it would actually look cool. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Just be like an overload of the senses, because if you're shooting them off all at once, there'd just be so many flashes occurring at the same time that you'd be like blinded for a second. Just
seizures, seizure epidemics.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
you'd have to have special glasses on to go to this fireworks, just like a solar eclipse.
Mm.
Something along those lines. Yeah, and the fireworks were coming from like 2 ships in the bay. I thought it was kind of crazy. Like that's where it was coming from. Like, and it was endless. I was trying to figure out like it must have just been stockpiled. Like I don't know how they set it up, but these 2 boats fueled 20 minutes of explosions.
Yeah, it's just they just line it all up on the deck.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, is that it?
Yeah. Well, at least that's how they do it at Gasworks Park.
Yeah.
Seattle.
Well.
So it's we have a barge too.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
They just line it all up on the barge, and then they light it off. But it's just you have 2 boats, so it's gonna be a way crazier display. And it is San Francisco, so come on, it's gonna be better.
Yeah. What else we got on the table?
I started. So.
Go for it.
No.
No, you said ooh.
I actually love when other people talk and I can just be quiet on the show. So
okay, well,
take it away, Mitch.
All right. We usually end up talking about space somehow, anyway. So today, I haven't played it yet, but there's this new game I want to try called Artemis, and it looks pretty freaking sweet.
What
go for
it.
It's like an RPG, like but also real-time strategy. It's a bridge simulator.
Oh, is this like the thing that they had on Extra Credits with the Starship?
Exactly. Did I talk about this already?
We said there was a Starship Enterprise.
Well, it's like the Starship Enterprise.
Okay.
Damn, I already talked about this.
I think. Oh,
you can go for it. I mean, I don't know.
It's the thing where like everybody is doing little parts of it together, and like you network a bunch of computers, and I remember that. That was cool. So are you gonna play it, or when is it coming out?
Well, it's you can do it over the internet, or you can do local area network, which is just everyone's kind of in the same room together on the same like Wi-Fi. And then it's totally forgot the question.
It's all good. We were talking about Artemis, and
same page, brother.
That's okay. Yeah, I know you had a specific question, but
if you're gonna do it.
Like, we hope to. We haven't actually bought it yet, but I need to get a full crew.
Okay.
I only have. I've talked to a couple friends.
All right. Well, I mean, can you do it? Can you do it over the internet? How much does it cost?
It's a one-time thing. One crew pays $40 one time.
$40?
Yeah, and then everyone gets the game. Or you can get a free copy by you get the demo, and then you film you and your crew playing, and then you send it to them with a picture of you playing, so that way they can verify that it's you. And then, yeah.
What was that sound for?
That was a boner.
That is, wow.
Like creepy pervert people. Like film yourselves playing the game and send it to us.
Hey,
anyway.
I think
they're trying to get people to play the game, and so they're like, well, all right, you guys can totally. You're gonna be playing the right way.
Yeah, or it's a nerd boner. So
I don't know about that. So Mitch, if we both get the demo and then like I film me playing it and then we send it in, we get to keep it?
We would get they would give us the full copy.
Oh wow.
For free.
We should do that.
Well, we need to get a full crew together.
Hey, Working Title Podcast audience. Sign up to be part of our Starship crew. You get to play with the voices. And we get filmed, so you get to see who we are.
Yeah, I'm not playing.
Yeah, except Senior. Well, Mitch, if you are able to assemble a crew, I will be happy to join you on this quest.
Yeah. Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
That does sound rather fun.
Right on.
Is either of you going to see Spider-Man?
I have seen it actually.
Oh.
It was. I enjoyed it. Have you seen it, Senior?
I'm not going to see it out of sheer protest.
Have you? Wait, sorry. Say that again.
Out of sheer protest,
you're not going to see it.
I'm not going to see it in theaters.
Okay. See,
just because I don't want to see the same thing. You know what I mean?
I'll be honest. I was not planning on seeing it. I was in the same mindset as you, Senior. But then a friend of mine, shout out to Ian Graham, he and I were just like, let's do something. It was his day off from work, so we went and saw Spider-Man. We saw it opening day, I guess. There was like nobody in the theater, so I think a lot of people had the same mindset as you did, Senior.
I mean, it made money, didn't it?
I guess it made money. I don't know. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good movie. I'm not necessarily happy they made it, though. You know what I mean? Like, it was a good movie. I just don't think it was necessary. I don't think they should have made it.
I mean, I just felt like I didn't want to see the Uncle Ben stuff again. I felt like Tobey Maguire, you couldn't really do better than that. And I didn't want to see the same plot points.
I don't think,
I will say this, though. Andrew Garfield is a fantastic actor. He's phenomenal. And Emma Stone, I believe, is the counter, right? Emma Stone?
Yeah.
Yeah, she does a great job as well. But Andrew Garfield, I'm a very, very big fan of him. Never Let Me Go is one of the most depressing films I've ever seen in my entire life. But it was also extremely well done. And extremely well acted by Andrew Garfield. So, I think, if anything, it's worth it just to see him do his thing.
Okay. Wow.
So,
I mean, I guess if the movie holds its own,
who doesn't love a good old, terribly sad movie?
Yeah. But I mean, for Spider-Man, that if you wanted a reason to see Spider-Man, like if you were just looking for a reason, it would be.
All right, that's what I thought. That's what I thought you were saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it made $150 million, a little bit more than that already. So, I guess that's good, right? Yeah. The budget was $230.
Huh?
Really?
According to Box Office Mojo.
Total?
Yeah, that was the budget.
Wow.
Pretty hefty.
It wasn't a bad film. I thought I enjoyed it. Kind of wish they hadn't made it, but it was a good movie.
Yeah, like maybe just take a risk and do a new superhero. Right?
We're running out of superheroes here, man.
Start another franchise. There's some more obscure ones.
Well, okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. We're running out of the genre space. That's.
They're doing what is the fucking guy's name? Is it Hawk? The guy who has a bow and arrow and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
I'm sorry, not Avengers. There's like another. There's like a DC character.
Oh, Green Arrow.
Green Arrow.
No. Oh. Yeah. Oh, you're right. It might be Green Arrow. I think it is Green Arrow. They're doing that movie.
Sit down.
I believe.
Huh.
I'm sorry. What?
I said sit down, Senior.
What the fuck does that mean?
That means I got it right. It's the Green
Sit
Arrow.
down. I am sitting.
Sit down.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm sorry.
Get in your place.
All right.
You guys have never used that term? Sit down? I love that.
Yeah, but you said it goddamn, you're my fucking pimp. I don't know.
That's the point. That's how you're supposed to say it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If there's any one way to say it, that would be it.
Sit down.
Yeah. Sit down, bruv. I need to shut. I'm gonna count my money.
See?
Yeah. Not so scary anymore.
No.
Less conviction this time.
Ho, I swear to God, I will pimp slap your ass till tomorrow. Don't make me take off my rings. Is that better?
Oh.
Am I more convincing it's scary?
Okay. It was called. Sorry.
Let's.
It was called Arrow, and it's not a movie. It's a CW pilot. Just clearing that up.
Oh, it's a CW. Oh, so it's gonna end up on Hulu.
Ew.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
Most CW is, I guess, notoriously bad.
Yeah.
Wasn't Smallville CW?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it moved over, right? Okay, well, what is the deal? Is that what happened to Warner Brothers? It just became CW?
Yeah. I think it's just a different.
Do you know what I mean?
I guess you're right.
It's just I think it's
remember
like
the
Channel
frog,
Warner,
or it's just dead. Like the dancing frog is gone.
Okay, you got to pull on your strings.
Is that what it was? Oh, okay. Channel Warner, like a rebranding.
Maybe.
Yeah, probably just a rebranding. Probably owned by the same parent company.
So I remember the dancing frog days.
Yeah. Okay, here's something interesting. I'm gonna switch topics if we can real quick.
Yeah.
There's a Halo live action series coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not even kidding this time. It's not a prank.
What does that mean?
It's not an April Fool's Day joke. It's nothing to do with the Halo movie. There's an official Halo live action series. Forward Unto Dawn. So, I was clicking around on the websites trying to find something to talk about, and that was the first thing that popped up, and I was shocked because I was like, I thought it was a joke. I thought it was an April Fool's joke, or a not April Fool's joke, or just a we can still get you with this joke. But no, apparently they're really making this thing.
Huh?
I just thought the Halo had been cursed and had officially been put to rest.
But this is a TV series, correct?
I don't know.
It's a TV series.
It's a series. I don't know where it's showing, but it looked. I watched the feature on it, or I watched the little special on it, and it looked as if it had quite the budget. There were stunts. There were
it can't be
explosions.
Wow.
Really well done costuming.
It can't be a movie, right?
It's not a movie. It's a series.
Wow.
So I think it.
Okay.
I don't know, but they were talking about
it. Could be a web series.
It may be a web series, but it looked like it was in the $1 million budget plus.
Hmm.
Huh. Cool.
Yeah, like.
Well, remember we had that article, so I don't know. Maybe that's the direction it's going.
Yeah.
Shit, I'd watch the shit out of that.
Yeah, right. That sounds exciting.
My stepdad would watch that too.
They just cut out.
My stepdad would watch that too. I said.
Nice.
Just saying, they would have a wide audience of that.
Sorry. Right.
I think you need to have a preface for that.
You're
boner
begging
sound.
for a reaction, so.
Senior, you need to have a preface sound for that boner. Like,
right, I'll work
if
on
it's
it.
a nerd boner, so like an earlier sound, and then you play the boner sound. So we need to find the nerd sound.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's your challenge.
I mean, that's not something I can just pull on the fly. Yeah.
That was another.
We'll see. Joke. I just started summer school, so like real summer school.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it was. How's that? Better? No. Yeah. So I'm a little busier, but that's symbolic logic.
Mm.
Wow. I just feel like there's a huge disconnect here.
It's okay. I had something else. I think.
Is Mitch gone?
Mitch, you here?
Yeah.
You're in?
Mitch?
Okay. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Okay, so once again, I'll bring up the video games topic. Are you guys a fan of Super Smash Bros?
Yeah.
Senior, have you ever played that? Senior, are you?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
I was playing the Wii version.
Yeah, it's a great
recently.
Great game. My thing is we just recently, and I believe actually it was from E3, so maybe not that recently, but there's going to be the PlayStation version of that. So if any of you guys grew up with like the characters from Sony PlayStation, like Ratchet and Clank or Sly Cooper, Jak and Daxter, Nathan Drake from Uncharted.
Oh shit!
Yeah, right. I thought that was really exciting,
So
and they have.
You didn't mean a port. You didn't mean like a port.
No, I mean like a PlayStation 3.
You meant an entirely new game. Okay.
Yeah, it's
like in that universe.
I believe it's called Title Fighters or something like that. Yeah.
It's like Champions, some guy champion.
Nice.
Yes.
Sounds like it might kick the shit out of Nintendo.
I don't know.
It sounds pretty fun, right?
Oh yeah, no, I remember seeing.
Sounds good. It's a good name.
It looks.
And it's
awesome.
coming out in October.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sooner than I would have thought.
Sweet.
Huh. But no, so that's. Did you any of you guys play the Sony generations? You know, like PS1. Do you have a favorite PS1 game? PS2.
Favorite PS2 game is Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah, I think
Twisted Metal. I don't know.
Twisted Metal. The clown is going to be in it. You can play as You can play as the clown.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So but like Nathan Drake, you can fight as Nathan Drake.
You can probably fight.
It's probably gonna be like the Fox character.
The hero.
Oh, Sly Cooper or Ratchet and Clank, those guys. I'm looking forward for them.
Or you can fight it. I'm imagining Kratos will be in there.
I think Kratos is in there. Yeah.
I'd be surprised if you wasn't.
Kratos. Yeah, Kratos sort of shows up in all of those games.
What about either Ico or just the hero?
I believe Colossus. I think I know there's going to be a world in it. I don't know if there's a confirmed character for him. They're going to have like a bunch of characters, you know. That's it's if they don't do that,
they got a lot of them.
Yeah. But if you look it up online, like Sony has
Sonic
a massive. No, I think Sonic's Sega, so I don't think they'd be able to. But Sony has a massive list of franchises that it owns, so that would be cool. But this actually got me thinking. There's a trailer that I saw for Spider-Man. In the Spider-Man, when I went to Spider-Man, I saw a trailer for a Pixar movie that's coming out called Wreck-It Ralph. And you guys know Roger Rabbit, right? That whole Who Framed Roger Rabbit, that movie? Do you remember that film?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes or no?
Who Framed Roger Rabbit? That was a great movie.
Yeah, so if you look up Wreck-It Ralph, it has the beginning of the trailer is really kind of dumb. It doesn't look that good. But then all of a sudden it goes into another thing. And when I was sitting in the movie theater and my friend Ian was like sitting next to me, he just started laughing because I started freaking out. Basically, it's a video game paradise. Apparently, somehow, I have no clue how, Pixar and Disney Animation was able to agree or force, have all of the major video gaming companies agree to have their characters in this film. And it starts off with like an AA meeting, except it's for bad guys. And there's like Bowser sitting there, the Pac-Man guy. There's a ghost sitting there. There's a zombie. The guy from Punch-Out is there. And they're all talking about how tough it is to be a bad guy. Dr. Eggman is sitting next to Bowser. And the entire film is super cool, like cameos from all these famous video game characters. So definitely check out that trailer. I got
this
super
is still
excited.
The PlayStation game, right?
No, this is a movie. This is a totally different thing. Okay. Pixar was able to come up with this idea for a video game movie about video game characters and how they interact, kind of like Who Framed Roger Rabbit,
Oh, that is a great idea.
So I'm really excited about that, and that should be cool. And that just got me thinking about the whole collaboration type of thing, and everybody in the industry. Senior, you'll probably appreciate this. Every person in the industry is out to make money, and there's a whole lot of exclusivity, like the genres, video game genres, consoles that refuse to cross over, things like that.
What does that mean?
Movies, movies they try to contract certain actors, and there's not a lot of cohesive melding franchises and companies together, and a lot of collaboration. You know what I mean? Everybody's just out to make their own money, and I think this
we're
is
talking
really
about
cool.
Maybe these,
what
kind of merging, right? The movie merging studios and
merging, and then also merging these companies and people beginning to work together in the industry, which is something I think needs to happen in order for Hollywood to continue to survive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What do you think, Mitch?
Yes.
Well,
please, Mitch.
Yes. What?
What?
Well, I don't know. I just it's definitely. I mean, I've touched on this before. At least once, talking about how it's, it's the fighting for the job, voice acting. It's always been kind of like its own realm. It's a few major players, but mostly it was just kind of a core group of people. And they got really good at doing different voices and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's as a different medium to get kind of their career going. Famous kind of popular movie people, or like movie actors will do voice acting for these games now, or like TV people will come over and do voices too. It's just
no, you were talking about that last week.
Yeah,
and it's interesting how the everything's beginning to cross over. But I'm just excited that people are willing to share their creative creations, I guess, with each other, and being able to make better projects by working together and having your characters jump into other worlds willingly. I think that's super cool. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, I agree.
But word up.
Word up.
We seem kind of dead tonight, gentlemen.
Anyway, any outlandish thoughts? Yeah, we do. Which is unfortunate.
I think the 10-day break
I can't believe we can't think of...
I don't know what you guys are doing. I brought my homework.
That's like saying like, oh, I slept 10 hours, so I'm really tired now.
I mean, that happens, right?
It's true.
No.
REM cycle.
I just didn't listen to our
REM
recording of last week, so I forgot that I'd already talked about the topic I was going to bring and be all excited and talk about.
It's all good.
I mean,
it happens.
Can't believe we can't think of random shit.
Yeah.
Well, I was really into Greek mythology as a kid. Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
Greek mythology is fucking boss.
Dude, I'm a huge Greek mythology fan.
Let's do this right now.
Yeah. Who is your favorite god?
Educate our audience.
Educate? Okay. Do we want to go with 101? Just go for it.
I mean, well, hang on, Mitch. Why don't you talk about your favorite right now? What is who is your favorite god, and then who's your favorite hero?
Okay. Well, to be perfectly honest, I can't really say that there's one god that's better than any of the others. They're all better than each other in some way. That's the beauty of Zeus's plan.
Yeah.
But I was a big fan of Poseidon for a while, or for a long time. I also
How so?
enjoy. Well, master of the sea. He also controlled earthquakes.
Mm-hmm.
When he took his trident and struck the sea, large waves came crashing, and when he took his trident and struck the land, it caused earthquakes.
Hmm.
So he was a powerful motherfucker.
Yeah.
And he had a sweet palace, and he had a shit ton of like cool mer people-ish folk.
Atlanteans or not?
Sort of, yeah, Atlantean sort of things. They were like.
He had control over horses, right?
He was the father of horses.
Okay.
Somehow, something.
Yeah.
But yes. Right? There you go.
You are welcome.
Just move on. You gotta learn to roll with it. Move on.
Well, we haven't even heard.
Wait, but are there specific tales associated with
certain gods?
Oh, I know that's what they're gonna spring on you.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean, like certain stories, because I know nothing about Greek mythology other than a handful of the figures and their titles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Zeus
what's really
Apollo,
cool about,
but I don't really know much more than that.
What really is cool about Greek myths and Greek mythology
is Apollo's war, correct?
Interconnected with each other. And heroes from one story will pop up in another as minor characters, and the adventures of somebody will continue in the myth of another person, but they'll be just sort of in the background continuing their task or what have you, and the gods decide to jump in and out of stories, and there's sort of this whole prehistory that's very deep and diverse and just dense, but also really cool. just so the sort of tales that weave along each other. You can't really follow one straight line when you're dealing with, well, not only the Greek gods and their lineage, because they're a bunch of incestuous bastards, but also just trying to follow the Greek myths in chronological order, because if you start reading one tale, inevitably there's another tale that's happening like right in the middle of it that started way before this one and ends way after it. And it's just you sort of have to claw your way through Greek mythology. But it's all really interesting. Really cool stuff. I was not a fan of Poseidon so much as I was a fan of Athena.
Yeah, ooh, Athena she's a good choice.
Athena will always be my favorite.
I do find it funny that you chose
what was her
Athena
deal again?
And I chose Poseidon.
Yes.
Just like that time back in Athens, right?
Huh?
Or back in... Well, the city of Athens is named so because
yes.
they chose Athena over Poseidon.
Good point.
They both presented a gift to the city because they both wanted to claim it. Poseidon struck the ground with his trident, and up came a well of water.
Mm-hmm.
It was, of course, salt water, because he's the lord of the sea, so it was completely useless to them.
Right, I'm remembering this myth now. But actually, yeah.
And Athena, do you remember what Athena gave him?
Did she bring, was it the harvest?
Olive tree.
Olive tree.
And then she taught him how to, like, press olive oil, like, all kinds of stuff. So that's, in Athens, is famous for their olive trees. So... it's just explaining stuff like that. That's the beauty of Greek myths, is they just explain why things are certain ways. It's like, oh, Athens has great olives. Well, probably Athena gave him an olive tree from gift of the gods. That's got to be it.
No, great stories, that's they had the great stories. Athena is definitely, though. I'm not afraid to admit that I have a boner.
I also like Hermes because...
thank you for Athena.
I also like Hermes because...
it's like 30 seconds after.
I was waiting for it, man. Mitch had to pick it up, but you like Hermes because...
You don't understand that they're hard to find.
Jesus.
In Latin, I had the name Mercurius, which is of Mercury. So, yeah. Implying I was, his son, I suppose. But anyway, that was Latin. Different times. Anyway, Mercury is, of course, the Roman equivalent of Hermes.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting.
The Greek messenger of the gods. Son of Zeus, all that good stuff. He had a pretty funny little birth. But
Hermes? Remind me how Hermes was born.
Oh, it's an okay story, but it's not that good, I suppose. There are better.
Yeah.
Hercules. Sure. Okay, sure.
Wow.
Being silent because you were not complaining about
it. Was just the birth. It was just the birth. It was a joke. It was a joke.
Yeah, that's what I said. But he was the one.
I just meant focus on.
I was like, nope.
You know what? Okay, fine.
That's all I'm saying.
We don't have to listen to it. We had a good.
You can't take the sound effects personally.
I will take them personally.
I want to hear about Apollo. Is Apollo war?
No, that's Ares.
Or fire.
Yeah.
Apollo's the god of the sun.
And music.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, here's a fun one.
Oh, well, he's also
twin brother of Artemis.
Huntress.
Yes.
See, you know who has a very, very cool birth story? Is Athena.
Yeah, she had a pretty good one, I suppose.
Yeah, I'll deviate here. You'll appreciate this one, Senior. So basically, the sixth child of Zeus was foretold to overthrow him and his rule. So when Athena was born, she was the sixth child, so Zeus ate her. And then he realized
No.
What?
Not quite.
Whoa.
What? He eats Athena whole, right?
He does not.
Yes, he does.
No, my friend, you're mistaken.
What? Okay, go ahead.
You're
back
close.
up here.
You have it in essence, but so yeah, it's foretold that the child will forepass him in wisdom. Specific. It's fairly specific in that way, but he takes that to be like, oh, they're gonna like overthrow me and be the king of the gods, so I gotta not have this child be born. So he
eats Athena.
He lures his wife, who's a titan. He lures her into a game of like change shape and like become different animals, and they're just like goofing around, being all cute, and like ooh, oh, I'm a bear, ooh, I'm an eagle, ooh, I'm a kraken, ooh, and his wife turns into a fly, and when she does, he takes the opportunity and just swallows her whole, just gets her right then and there. It's a pregnant wife. Just gets her and he just swallows her. It's all done.
What interesting.
And
she couldn't. I guess she couldn't shapeshift while inside.
Couple weeks pass, and Zeus starts to get this really terrible headache. It's like really just killing him, and it's just he talks to the everyone.
And it's a
figure out
right?
what's going on.
Yeah,
he's like,
Hephaestus finally takes his giant pick, or his
pick and hammer,
and
he just
drills a hole.
Yeah.
Into Zeus's head, and out pops Athena in her full war gear.
Yeah.
So
the headache was Athena's mother beating out her shield, which she was born into the world with.
Mm-hmm.
And she took from her clothes and re-sewed her a fabulous gown to wear.
Cool stuff. Yeah.
All from inside of a man's head because she got eaten as a fly.
Mm-hmm.
That is a pretty good fuck you, I think.
Yes.
Oh, you're going to eat me? Well, I'm going to make a shield inside of your head.
And give birth to our child.
It's just amazing, like, where this came from.
It's pretty crazy. It could just be a very crazy imagination, but it's just cool like that. That's one of the things I like about it. It's like,
no, I mean, it's.
Where would you come up with something like this?
I mean, can we
store? Totally.
What is the date on this?
This is ancient Greece.
Can we date these stories at all?
Oh no!
Like a BC
prehistory.
This is just like mythology. It's
before the age of man.
But even like but where we found the first stories, you know what I mean? Like we must have found them written down.
The Greek myths are passed down from Greek society, which were probably 400 BC area. Recorded history is when we start paying attention to what's going on at the time, and the Greek myths are to explain what was happening before recorded history. So we have no clue when exactly these things
oral
happened.
History?
Sorry, Senior?
It's oral, basically, traditions?
Yeah, it's oral history, oral stories that are passed down. And actually, interesting note, on that subject, there's the Great Flood that pops up in multiple histories and religions and mythologies.
Yes, it does.
Where the flood comes. And,
right, like Noah's Ark?
Noah's Ark. It's also a flood of blood in
the Epic of
Egypt.
Gilgamesh.
And the Epic of Gilgamesh. My favorite though is Egypt, because it's just literally a flood of blood caused by Set, cutting people to pieces.
That's
and I
Satan?
Also believe Osiris's balls. Set is not Satan; he's much worse.
God of death, right?
Yeah, God of death, pain, torture, everything evil. Basically, Set is one badass motherfucker.
Yeah, he don't take no lip from no one.
No, he don't. But yeah, so that, and one of the cool things about that is that that one of the theories about this Great Flood is that it's something that if we can date prehistory, So if we can find out what the date of this big flood was, we can say, okay, this happened at that time, and this is where all these myths came from, this event in blank BC.
Well, we have an idea of that, though.
Because right now it's just... Well, yeah, they found... haven't they found, like, wreckage high in the mountains all over the world and stuff like that?
Yeah, they found a few things like that.
I don't know.
No, I have seen a little bit of that, but then also, Senior, I think some of them have also been posted as hoaxes. Right?
I don't know.
But I do know of the articles or whatever.
I'm not even sure where this information came from.
Yeah. Well, then again,
I don't know if it's random website stuff, but...
What?
No, you're right.
No, but 99%.
Yeah, I guess that's the thing, is we can't prove.
Yeah. And basically everything I make up is fake. So, there you go.
Okay.
Got it.
Word. You ever play Age of Mythology?
I did. I didn't own it, though.
Shit was cray.
Shit was cray, Z.
What about Myst?
Oh, wow. I never actually played it.
Is that like the same thing?
Neither have I.
I've seen
I remember it was like a game that wasn't really a game.
Yeah. It was just like a giant puzzle.
Huh.
That's all it was. You just kind of went.
It was like it was first person, right?
Yeah.
That sounds
first person.
Yeah, first person.
Yeah. Like,
it was weird.
Like
I just remember
kind of awkward.
There were some
very kind of hard to play.
Yeah, there were some bizarre old games, like Oregon Trail and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oregon Trail was a fantastic game. Do not talk shit about the trail.
Dude, Oregon Trail was the best.
I remember it was on our school computers.
Yeah.
Frogger.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, my favorite game, though, was always, like, Word Quest and Math Quest. Those games were awesome.
Yeah.
Definitely not math. Maybe.
You guys ever play the Incredible Machine or something? I don't remember exactly what it was called. No. They had it on, like, the library computers. It was, like, one of those where if you had to get the ball into the box or something, and you were given a certain, couple objects, like a spring or a rope, a pulley, a lever, and you had to like hook them up to certain items in this. That
sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah, it was super fun. Also difficult, but super fun.
Yeah.
Oh. Retro fun.
Look back up into that.
Yeah.
Look back up into that.
Boy.
That was a solid sentence.
Yeah.
Retro fun. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think about the mental imagery that generates.
Retro fun.
Yeah, like pogo sticks.
Jump rope.
Do people jump rope anymore?
Yeah. I mean, they did retro. I don't think people jump rope now, but
I think they still do. Like
no, they just sit.
Oh yeah, like if you're like 6 or something, you probably still do jump rope.
Yeah, elementary school like that. Really though.
They're doing that Total Recall movie.
Oh yeah.
You guys heard about that?
I saw a trailer.
I mean, I don't think it's. It looks good, but I don't know if it relates to the original movie at all.
It looks like it looks good.
Similar, but it looks like slightly different as well.
It looks,
in essence, it's the same.
Extremely Inceptionized. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Well put.
Which is like every movie that's come out though has taken after that movie.
Inception?
Like you hear the like boom, you hear like the deep bass, in lots of movies now, kind of in that mocking style. And I mean, it's effective, but
yeah,
it's true.
I think it started to trend a little bit.
Oh no, yeah, I think they need a new.
Yes,
Hans Zimmer needs to take a break.
Right. Oh, that's true.
I'm still gonna see Dark Knight Rises.
It's probably always him.
So excited.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that on IMAX.
Ooh, that's probably something. I might have to go to Cinerama.
That's one of the few movies that will be worth it to see in ultra high quality.
The what?
Huh?
The what? The Cinerama?
One of the few. Mitch, yeah, what were you saying? Were you going to go to see IMAX?
The Cinerama?
Is that a place out in Seattle? Or?
Oh, but it's IMAX we're talking about.
There's a couple of them. It's like they're pretty high quality theaters. There's one down on like somewhere in LA, I think.
We just have IMAX theaters.
Well, it's just
I saw
like a specific theater. It's like select locations across the country.
Okay.
One really big screen. Only ever shows one thing at a time, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's a big ass screen.
I think that's definitely the movie to go see in IMAX.
Definitely.
Yeah, no doubt.
If you're going to see one in IMAX, probably should be that.
I got to see Dark Knight in IMAX.
How was that?
It was fantastic. It was great. I mean, it was just totally what you think. I mean, those movies too. Also, me and my buddies managed to get to Inception the same way. And it blew our minds. For those movies, where it's really like spectacle kind of and just grand.
The Chris Nolan films.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Although I'm sure Prometheus would have been great. There's only a handful of directors though that are.
Was great.
Yeah, I mean it was very good.
Yeah,
I liked it.
It was kind of shitty.
Oh, you saw it in IMAX?
Second row. Yeah, but second row.
Okay.
It was all bad.
Oh,
we got rush tickets.
That would have made me sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just
you gotta get the Dark Knight Rises tickets like today.
I'm not going for any kind of opening. I'm just.
I'm saying those are all gone already.
Huh?
Yeah. Oh, you go for like the couple days. You go for like within 3 days after. I'm sure that it'd be much easier to find tickets. Something like that.
No. Yeah, I know. I have no ambition to go opening night, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, going opening night would be more of an experience and not just be the first to see it.
Yeah, I would only want to go to see it, not to be part of the spectacle or some shit. What?
With that movie, though, I feel like it's going to have like 3 opening nights. You know what I mean?
No, yeah.
Like the first 20 showings are probably going to have a lot of people.
Yeah, no doubt. People just going to be like, okay,
So it won't really matter.
We can go this time. I'll get them. I'll get in.
And
they'll either be right, or maybe they'll just, hey, I got nothing better to do. I'll just wait around for the next show. And they're there, or whatever. And just forever and ever. It's a cycle. It's very vicious, really.
Just a cycle of dark nightness?
Something like that, yeah.
Wow, that's very dark.
Yeah. Very sad. Been watching more 30 Rock. Oh, I also finished the
The what?
Storm of Swords.
Oh, yeah. How was that for you?
It was crazy.
Yeah, man. Storm of Swords is...
You were right. Shit goes down.
Shit goes down.
That'll be season 3 of Game of Thrones, probably.
It's gonna be a crazy season, isn't it?
Yeah. I can't believe that they're gonna be on that book.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Whew. yeah, it's a great book.
I highly recommend reading it to anyone that likes Game of Thrones. Just anyone, if you like the series, do yourself a favor and go find the books, because you'll love them. If you love the show, you'll love the books.
Good advice.
Not to mention,
yes, anyone that likes to read.
Yeah, anyone that likes to read.
Yeah.
Put down 50 Shades of Grey and pick up a goddamn Game of Thrones.
Why does
that? Oh, we never got into that, did we?
What?
Did we ever get into 50 Shades of Grey and what that is?
No, we didn't. I don't think we needed to. Like, it's
because I've never really learned what we did. No.
It's
all right. Yeah. It's like already been out there for a while.
Softcore porn novel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it was like it outsold
lower class Twilight.
Twilight fan fiction is what it started as.
Right.
And it just spiraled.
I remember you saying that. Yeah.
Nasty shit.
Anyway, is this us wrapping?
I think this is us wrapping it up.
Wrap this up. This was I'm sorry, everybody. I apologize.
Yeah.
No, just kidding.
Why?
Kind of.
Wait, why we no apology.
A little more tired, a little more tiresome today.
Yeah.
Never apologize, but
we'll talk it out after the holiday.
Never give up. Never surrender. I've been working all week, and I'm not used to working all week. This is the first time I've been working all week. But no, literally. This is the first time
we're getting busier.
I could say, honestly, I've been working all week. No one's going to congratulate me or say...
I mean, you know, that's just...
Yes, there it is. I'm contributing to society.
Good job, Mitch. Good for you.
Paying my Social Security. It's awesome.
Proud of you.
Woohoo!
Woot.
It's already gone, I think.
All right.
Okay, so...
You have a
we're on Facebook. Right? Like us on Facebook. Oh yeah, I do. We're on Stitcher Radio. Promo code working title. I don't really feel like explaining the whole thing, but you'll figure it out. There's a banner that says "How did you hear about us?" Click on it. Put in working title, the one word promo code.
You just explained.
And we're on Twitter, right, Jake?
Follow us on Twitter. Working title pod.
Later. Next week.
Oh yeah. Take care, everybody.